During slavery, a black kid was more likely to be raised under a roof with his biological mother and biological father than today.
So that was Larry Elder, and he's right. Because under slavery and under Jim Crow, the black family was far more intact than now. Now, the black family is just scattered all over the place. But the black family was more intact under slavery and under Jim Crow. There's a lot of lies and misinformation about slavery. Everything they say about black people, they always try to push us down in the most inferior position, if you know that. If you study history, basically, black people didn't do anything besides slavery. This is basically what's coming from Caucasian historians. Gets on my nerves. Now, this is something interesting. I saw this in a show called The Good Lord Bird. And sometimes in shows, they tell you stuff about slavery. Just listen to this.
It's a hell of a way to treat your third cousin.
Fourth.
Third cousin. My Aunt Stella and your Uncle Bill share the second cousin, Melly, Jamie's daughter.
Uncle Bill's nephew from his mom's sister, Stella?
Stella was my cousin Melly's second cousin, making Stella your third.
No, that put my Uncle Jim back behind my uncles Lucas and Fergus. But before my uncles Lucas and Kurt.
Exactly. That makes Uncle Bill and Aunt Stella first cousin, which makes you and me third cousins. So I'm asking, why you treating your third cousin this way?
I don't give a damn if he was Jesus Christ and my son put together. I don't know nothing about no John Brown.
You hear that? So they're fully aware of their family line, right? Now, in the slave narratives, it's pretty much the same way. Like, they'll tell you about their mother and father and their siblings. Yes, some people are estranged, but overall, they know their family members in the slave narratives. They know their family members. They're fooling black people about their heritage and their history. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what I'm trying to explain to everybody about history. They're misleading us about history. Basically, black people's history is just about slavery. Slavery was around for such a long time. Obviously, it was successful. Then all of a sudden Caucasians get ruling, and then all of a sudden they can't stand it because it's a disciplined system and it teaches them to be civilized. And we know that we had a huge problem with Caucasians, right? So if Caucasians were under slavery, black people are under slavery, we get to know each other, and then we're civilized towards one another. That's why slavery was so successful. So when you get out into the free system, you'll have Caucasians and Negroes working together. Now in the North, it wasn't like that. It was pretty much freedom. So yes, you'll have some mature Caucasians, but you'll have some immature Caucasians getting into positions of power that they shouldn't be getting into and causing problems for people that they don't like. Well, under slavery in the South, that kind of thing was minimized. That's why black people and white people, Caucasians and Negroes were getting along with one another. So when Northerners start coming down into the South after the Civil War, they saw how well Caucasians and Negroes were getting along with each other, and they detested that. That's why they had to make a law in order to separate Caucasians and Negroes. That's what you have to understand. I mean, really, they're really lying about history. You just have to pay attention.